Hey everybody, Rob here. Happy Sunday, and we are back yet again talking about another severe weather update. Today we're looking at the updated Euro models to check out what's going to be going on with our storm system coming up and potentially more severe weather coming for next week. Again, we have a very active pattern coming in for spring. There will be multiple rounds of severe weather coming over the next few weeks and possibly months. So please make sure to stay tuned. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, the Storm Prediction Center, the first thing we're going to look at today is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook. So we can see this starts on day 2. We have a marginal with a slight risk issued here for Missouri. This includes a 2% tornado risk. This is mainly wind and hail driven here. This is a pretty marginally severe day. Again, this will be Monday. This is going to kick off our severe weather. Tuesday, we have a much larger slight risk that spreads all the way from northeast Texas into the southeastern part of Missouri here, and that marginal even expands as far north as Indiana. So this is where we start to get a little bit more of our potent severe weather that's going to be on its way, and very excited to see what's going to be coming down the pipe drain. I think I actually misspoke. This is for Sunday. This is for Monday. So my apologies. This is for Monday. Now this is what we really are going to start talking about. Tuesday is when the severe weather is going to kick it up a notch, and we can see right here day for Tuesday as a dry line will span about 5 states long. This is going to be one of the craziest things I've ever seen for severe weather, is a dry line that's going to span that many states. You can see a 30% area outlined for a potentially significant severe weather outbreak that includes wind, hail, tornadoes. This will be absolutely crazy, including a fire danger, which will be going on here on the back end of this system. In this general area where I have my mouse right now, there will be very high levels of critical fire danger. We will probably see potentially historic potential for wildfires in that region. So this is for Tuesday, and now we're looking at Wednesday, an even larger area of 15% and a 30% basically centered directly over Arkansas. Now, both of these days look like they have the potential to produce pretty extensive severe weather outbreaks. Both of these days look like they have the potential to produce tornadoes, including the potential that we would see strong tornadoes, given what some of the models are showing right now. Now, it's a little too early to get too much into the intense tornado, strong tornado topic. However, the possibility is there, and how the models have trended, it definitely looks like we will have the chance of seeing a tornado outbreak on both of these days. Now we'll go ahead and jump back onto the models, and we can see what is causing our severe weather. So we go through into Monday, because Sunday's system is nothing major. So now Monday, we're going to have some of this severe weather down here, and this is going to be caused by our troughing, which is going to be pulling some of that moisture up out of the Gulf. Just because you have this trough here, you're going to have a little bit of that moisture making its way here into the south and into the southern plains. So that's going to cause a little bit of severe weather. It should not be anything too major. Now Tuesday is where we start to get into much more of the severe weather outbreak territory. This will be a little bit later possibly into the evening hours from what the models are showing here. You can see this trough. This is just classic plains right here. This trough is going to make its way right into the plains. You're going to see a lot of moisture being pulled here out of the Gulf Coast into the plains. You've got this real dry air just punching in right behind this, with that warm, moist air moving in from the Gulf, and it's going to meet right there in the middle and cause this severe weather outbreak. And Wednesday looks like potentially the most potent part of the system here now, as the entirety from Iowa all the way down to the coast could experience extensive amounts of severe weather. very strong. I mean, look at the negative tilt on this. Now, systems can be positive, neutral, or negatively tilted. Now, this system has a negative tilt. Negative tilts tend to favor severe weather much more than positive tilts do. So the fact that we have such a lopsided negative tilt means that this system will very much favor a lot of severe weather, this bowling ball trough ejection here. Now, next thing I'm going to go ahead and look at, and I don't want to make this video too long for you guys, is our dew points. This is something I did not really cover. You can see on Tuesday, we have a very large warm sector. I mean, in terms of warm sectors, this is one of the craziest things I have ever seen, right? I mean, this spans a large portion of the entirety of the United States. So this is absolutely incredible here. And you can see this this really dry air right here, and that dry air is going to make its way. You can see it's pushing right up against this much more warm, moist air, and it's forcing this warm, moist air all the way up into Minnesota. We're not even into May yet, and we're getting 60s dews into Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, even up into Canada a little bit. Oh, this is one of the more impressive storm systems that I have seen. And look at that dry line right there in the plains. Man, impressive dry line. Like I said, you can see those negative dew points just, I mean, you can see they're almost pointing like fingers right in to where that moist air is going to be. Anytime you get an interaction like that, has the potential to produce widespread severe weather outbreaks. And anytime you get a warm sector that is the size of this, you also have the potential for a very extensive severe weather outbreak, spanning from the coast all the way up to Illinois, possibly even like southern Wisconsin might get involved in that, in a little bit of the severe weather action too. So this is one of the larger setups that I've maybe ever seen. If we factor in the size of the warm sector, the sheer massiveness of our system that's coming through. I know that's not the correct term, but it's just it's really hard to fathom how major this system is, and potentially could be historic. A system like this, you're gonna have extensive wildfires on the back end, potentially extensive blizzards up here in the northern US, and then a major severe weather outbreak, multi-day severe weather outbreak from one system. And we're in for a crazy week. We're in for a crazy spring. Our La Nina is going to stick through this spring. So please, guys, if you like getting severe weather and winter weather updates like this video, then I recommend liking and subscribing, because I'm here to update you guys with my personal, authentic take on the models, try to keep you updated and let you know if you personally will be affected by severe weather. We're going to get these details narrowed down a little bit more as we get some of those closer range models coming in, so we can actually pinpoint the precise locations where that severe weather is going to happen. But as of right now, we just know very broad area. I mean, you have Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana. It's just all of these places are going to be involved in severe weather, and as we get closer and closer, we get a little bit better picture. I'm going to make sure I keep you guys as updated as I humanly can. So again, thank you all so much. Please stay safe out there in this crazy world. Peace out.